They're ready. Here they are. We're ready. Are they ready? We know that James Vince is one. Who else is coming out?
I know you did. She posted on Instagram.
No. Now really not just an experienced man in PSL.
Dale Steyn will get us underway. He's got a slip in place. And he's crashed it over, slips, and the first ball goes for 4 as Multan looked for 92 for victory.
He went back of a length last night and was dealt with by Cameron Akmal. This was a little bit fortunate for Zishan. He's got to have a smile on his face.
Great use of the feet from Zishan. Oh, good effort down on the boundary.
Good shot again. This is down like a leg spinning, leg cutter. So taking pace off nearly. He slips. Lucky. May have had an injury with that, but watch his left, right foot. Wow.
He's got it through the gap. Forehands.
I just think this man has got so much time. A lot of world batsmen out there would love to have this man's timing.
Akif Javed sharing the new ball, and James Vince powers this away onto the leg side. About to say excellent fielding, but that goes away for 4.
Yeah, I like Akif Javed. He's one of those emerging players. Had a little bit of an injury after a couple of good games early on in Lahore. He's going to try and hit him every ball.
Now this thick edge flies to the boundary for 4.
32 for 1 in the first 3 overs in Islamabad United. He'll take that.
Again through the gap. Vince is turning it on here at Rawalpindi, and 3 fours in a row in the second over.
Slightly over pitch, tried to go for the Yorker, and because he's deep in his crease, watch his hands. That is what you're talking about. Any young boy or girl out there wanting to know how to try and hit the ball a little bit harder, get your hands through it. Watch this. Hands. Uses his hands. Nice high back lift. Deep in the crease. That's not a bad delivery. And it goes for 4.
Runs at the top from Vince. Vital. Straight down the ground now for 4. Vince dealing in boundaries, and Multan
lesson in how to try and stop somebody on top of his game. Talked about staying leg side, open yourself up. The reason why he does that, because he gives him the option of hitting both sides of the wicket. Maybe collapses his back leg a little bit, but
make that boundary number 5 for James Vince.
He's 25 from 7 deliveries, James Vince. What a performer this Hampshire-born man is. And try and go full and straight. Maybe a slower ball.
Vince's strike rate 325. No ball. Oh, the worst possible start. He's crunched that over mid-off. One bounce for 4.
Pitch it up, hit it straight. It is just excellent.
Will we see some big sixes here? Pepsi catch a craw. Win your share of a craw. You catch it in the crowd, and that is a good catch.
T20 is putting on a show for these people.
Well, is that going down, Dom?
Let's have a look at this replay, but it's definitely going down. Definitely not a chance that's hitting the stumps. And I'm so glad they've turned up.
You've been calling for it, haven't you? He's hit that into the gap for 4.
Only need 46 from 38 deliveries. It's nearly down to a runner ball.
Well, the fastest 50 in all PSL is off 17 deliveries.
But I tell you what, if Vince keeps hitting it, he'll need an HBL buggy to fill all them prizes and man of the match prizes. on strike. Oh, he went wide. He hasn't caught hold of this. It's just short. Oh, he's going to get runs for this as well.
The only way they can falter is to lose wickets. But they're not going to stop. Vince has been scintillating. That's a little bit lucky.
He's worked this one leg side, and it's 6.
Keep up with, because he's cracking them to all parts. He nearly hit 6 fours off and over.
Goes wide, goes over point, and it's going to land safely.
Early, I mean. Get the early flight. From, well, there's Tapple T. It's always tea time here in the PSL, that's for sure. So they need 30 from 31. This is where they started losing wickets, and Multan were able to drag it back with good bowling. But just look at the stroke play. There's a few sketchy ones. It's heavy hitting, but I feel it's better stroke play than we saw in the first innings. They just got into a bit of a slogfest, Islamabad, instead of staying controlled, keeping their heads still.
One T20 How about the Pepsi catch a crore, win a share of a crore at the end of the season? And that man, Yorker, that's as good as we've seen. Sparkling. 20 balls it's taken him.
Not far away now, 29 they need, Multan.
It's a full toss, third man is down there, but it beats him. Bad United player, can you show emotion? They're getting a battering here.
It's been a nice HBL PSL follow for Andy Flower. He's had the comfort of a winning side, therefore a winning dressing room. I think it's probably the best balanced side I've seen. It was skewed back and an easy caught and bowled, so they've got 1 wicket.
Cheeky from Moeen Ali. He's going to get a boundary very first ball.
But Moeen Ali is strode out, and he knew exactly where he wanted to hit, and that's one of his strengths. In control.
He's going to get 4 more here, this time offside.
Was the wrong and away from him. No, I'll say that he was well in control of that. Oh, Oppo selfie, there we go again. We've seen a couple of them. There's a million going on with those Oppo phones out there.
Well, the last thing you do is give James Vince a full toss. The South African team that won the South African MSL, Carl Rocks, and he was just the go-to man for the captain, Faf du Plessis. Look at these shots. He hits the ball so hard, so straight, and so classically. And then when you want to improvise, he's got that as well. Wide, and he smashes this. It's 4 more. This is beautiful to watch. Tell you what, those are the 2 Pakistan women's cricketers right there, Nida Dar and Alia Riaz, and they're watching a masterclass here.
Yeah, it has been, and the feature has been the stillness. So it's been a special day. Yesterday it was all about breast cancer awareness. And coming up live from Lahore, Qalandars up against the Karachi Kings, another big match.
Yeah, the Qalandars last night winning against Quetta Gladiators on a turning pitch. Full toss again. There it is. The winning runs for Multan Sultans. They have wiped the floor today here in Rawalpindi with Islamabad. And the Multan Sultans look strong. They have won by 9 wickets, with James Vince the star of the show with 61 not out from 24. This has been some contest by the Sultans.
They blitzed it, absolutely blitzed it. 2.2 overs remaining. That's how dominant a display it's been. They set it up by coming back with ball in hand. And then Vince absolutely took control. And he remains not out. What a feature. What a spectacle we've seen.
11 fours and a 6 for the Englishman James Vince. And if you hadn't heard of him before, you most certainly have now in this PSL. And he'll be a key component, as will Moeen Ali, in this side. They look a very good side. Their bowling looks penetrative, and it looks just the real deal.
It does. It's the best balance I've seen, Wilco, and I'll keep harping on about their bowling as being a real asset. You need the runs, of course you do, but you need that economy rate. And so you've got a really good coaching staff, and you've got a team really humming, haven't you? I suppose the only fear is that you don't want to stumble towards the end. But they can't think of that because everything they're doing is top class, and they moved to 11 points. They've only dropped one game.
Yes, and when you consider it, full marks to the ground staff today and to the players of both squads, because on another day, another contest, the sides might have said we're not playing on this outfield because it's not fit for play, but it was. We've had some fantastic entertainment here, and the ground staff, fair play to them, they got this contest, they got this game going.
Yeah, it's the last game here in Rawalpindi, Islamabad. We've thoroughly enjoyed our time, so it's a big goodbye, but it's a thank you. It's a thank you to the cricket-loving community. And International Women's Day, it's been a treat for the discount provided for what is a very special day. HBL has allowed all that to happen, so it's a thank you all round, Wilco.
Yeah, it certainly is. Well, a special day in Melbourne today, and a special day around the world for International Women's Day. It's good to see the two of Pakistan's women's team here today.